the White House may have thought a couple of weeks ago that it could keep the Baker-Hamilton report at arm's length, but I think the combination of the electoral result and the forceful testimony of Robert Gates, and now the grim assessment by the Baker-Hamilton Iraq Study Group, really impels the administration to announce some major change in its Iraq policy. Now, as we reach the end of the week, the question is, when will the president really act? One would think that he probably has bought himself a little bit of time, in that he's not relying solely on the Baker-Hamilton report. He also has created reviews within the White House and at the Pentagon. But certainly I would forecast that certainly by the State of the Union address in late January, he will be really in a position where he has to say something about the current situation and change the strategy. If not, the next dynamic will be the budget. The Baker-Hamilton group said that direct and indirect costs of the Iraq war could rise to as much as $2 trillion. For 2007, the Congress has already appropriated $75 billion for operations in Iraq. And in early February, it may well be presented with an additional $125 billion bill for Iraq, which would bring the cost of war for 2007 to $200 billion. That's twice what we spent on Iraq in 2006. Certainly, if the president has not made any major pronouncements on Iraq by early February, Congress will really impel the administration to acknowledge the need for change, because they're likely otherwise not to swallow that $200 billion bill.